നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് സെറ്റ് ഓഫും ക്യാരി ഫോർവേഡിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം തന്നെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം നമുക്ക് ആ പ്രോബ്ലം നോക്കാം. ഇല്ലുസ്ട്രേഷൻ രണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ സെറ്റ് ഓഫും ക്യാരി ഫോർവേഡിൽ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യത്തെ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്തിരുന്നു, അതിന്റെ വീഡിയോ ഞാൻ ഇട്ടിരുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രോബ്ലം ഇതാണ്. മിസ്റ്റർ അരുൺ സബ്മിറ്റ് ദ ഫോളോയിങ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഇൻകം ഓഫ് പ്രീവിയസ് ഇയർ to year for the previous year 2019 to 20. Compute his total compute his taxable income after set off and carry forward losses. In the from the following, there is no income from salary. So just straight go to the income from the house property. In the income from house property, the first house property means in first house they get around 7,500 as an income. Then second house they got to 4,500, and the third house they got 3,000 rupees as a loss. And then the profit from the business it's around 16,000, and speculation business around 10,000, and the short-term capital gain it's around 6,000, and long-term capital gain it's around 32,000, and share from profit, that's the most important thing. The a share of profit from a firm. Actually, the income or the share which is received from a firm, which cannot be taxable. That means that it's already paid a tax. The firm actually already paid the tax for the profit. From the profit, the company was or the firm were issuing the share of profit to the members. So the company already paid the tax for the profit. So the individual assessee doesn't need to pay the tax for the profit which is get from the firm. The interest from a firm. So the interest from a firm should be paid or taxable under the heads of business, and the salary received from a firm. The salary received from also firm should be recorded in the heads of the business income and should be taxable also. Then profit from a specified business, that should be also in the heads of the business income. Then current year depreciation, which is not charged to the P&L account, that profit loss account, that thus must be deducted from the income from the business. Then there are some certain adjustment which is given from the following items as being brought forward from the preceding previous year for the year 2017 and 18. The loss from specified business. So the loss from specified business should be deducted from the only the specified business only. The losses from the business, there is a loss from business that should be deducted from the all the profit or all the income which is received in the heads of business can be deducted from that. Then speculation business loss. There is a 7,000 rupees as a loss from the speculation business in the last years. So they can be, or it can be deducted from the speculation business. It's around 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 minus 7,000 rupees, that means 3,000 rupees as a profit from the speculation business. That can be recorded as it like that. Then short-term capital gain, short-term capital losses, it's around 8,000 rupees. And the current year profit is, it's around 6,000. So there should be a minus 2,000 rupees. Then long-term capital loss in the year of 2015 and 16. That can be brought forward to 8 years. So without any limits. So the long-term capital gain in 2015 and 16 can be brought forward and set off against the income from the capital gain. It's around 32,000. So 32,000 minus 3,000 rupees. That will be the math. That's 29 rupees, 29,000 rupees. Then loss from the HP, that means loss from the house property. It can be deducted from the income from the house property. So then unabsorbed depreciation. After deducting all the losses on all the expenses regarding to business income, the unabsorbed depreciation can be deducted from the income from the business. So let's move to how we can solve the problem. So I use a method to solve the problem by using the Excel. by way of writing in the chalkboard or whatever. So I used to here to how we can calculate the problem. So let me move to the Excel sheet. Okay. First, let me put the heading for it. So the heading must be informative, like computation of total income for Mr. for the Mr. Aaron for the assessment of assessment year 2090 to 2020. Okay, let me put like that only. Then we need a particular column and amount column, then the total amount total. So let me put in, drag it. And there is no income from salary, so put me like that, income from salary. Its amount is nil. There is no income from salary in this problem. Then next head is income from house property. The first amount we have to write it. There is an income from property, like house one. The house one we have an income from 7,500 rupees as an income. Then house two we have 4,500 rupees as an income, means profit. Then house three, there is a loss. There is a loss of rupees 3,000 rupees. Let me cross check it. Okay, there is a loss of 3,000 rupees. Then let me conclude the how much I earn this year as a income from the house property. So here I added 7,500 plus 4,500. Then I minus the loss from the house property 3. Then I got around 9,000 rupees as an income. Then let me check then. There is a loss regarding the house property. A loss from house property rupees 3,000 rupees. So that must be deducted. So let me put like this. Less loss brought down. It's around 3,000 rupees. House property loss on. So 9,000 minus 3,000. How much it will be? Sorry. 9,000 minus 3,000. So we got an income from house property. It's around 6,000 rupees. Then next one is income from business. In income from business, there are some cases we need to explain. That's income from speculation business. That should be set off against only the loss from speculation business. That should be set off against the income from the speculation business. If there is a loss from this specified business, that must be set off against the income from the specified business. But the loss from the business can be set off against all other incomes heads. So let me move to how we can do it. So first of all, let me go to the income from speculation business. Income from speculation business. So how much we have the income from speculation business? The income from speculation business we have around 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 rupees. Then there is a loss from speculation business around 7,000 rupees. So we need to deduct less loss brought down 7,000 rupees. So how much it will be? So we got a profit of 3,000 rupees from the speculation business. The next thing is income from speculation business or okay, specified business. It should be specified business. Yeah, profit from this specified business around 20,000 rupees. So income from specified business, it's around 20,000 rupees. 20,000, and there is a loss. There is loss from the specified business around 22,000. So loss, sorry, less loss brought on. It's around minus 22,000. How much we have the income from specified business? Specified business, it will be around minus 2,000 rupees. So there is a loss from the specified business. We cannot set off against the income from the speculation business because we already stated in set off and carry forward. If the losses made in the speculation business, that can be only set off against the profit from the speculation business. If there is a loss in the specified business, it can be only set off against the specified business. So we cannot use the income from speculation business or to set off against the income from loss from the specified business. So it cannot be possible. Then what we have, the next thing is we have income from business. Income from business. Sorry. Income from business, we have around 60,000 rupees. We have 60,000 rupees. Yeah, we have 60,000 rupees. Then what we have to deduct is something. We need to deduct something. So we need to add something. There are some few things which are given. We already taken the income from business, like when it's talking speculation business, short term is not against the, it's a part of the capital heads, and short term is all capital heads. Then there is a share of profit from the business, along a firm. There is a share of profit from a firm. It's around 6,000 rupees. So share of profit from a firm is exempted. We don't need to take it into the income of business. Why? I already mentioned that the income from firm, which is already paid the tax for the profits. So if we pay the tax for the share of profit from the firm, it means it is a double taxations. In order to avoid the double taxation, we don't need to pay the tax for the profit from a firm. We are calculating the taxable income of the assessees. Then next thing what we have to do, there is an interest from a business that must be a taxable item. Then a salary received from a firm, it's around 50,000. If these two things can be added, so salary received from a firm, salary received from a, it's around 50,000. 50,000. Then we have interest received from a firm. So interest received. Interest received. The amount is 3,000 rupees. So put the 3,000 there. Then anything else we have to add it. Okay, 50,000 is added. 3,000 is added. Then income from service. So then let me calculate how much is the current year profit for the business. So let me add it all things like sum. I put the sum is too easy to understand for me. Then first interest received from salary, then income from business. Then we don't need to add the specified business losses. We can add the income from speculation business for the profit around 3,000. So then we got around 37 rupees. 37 rupees, like 37 as a income. Then we need to deduct less current year depreciation. like I put minus to deduct for my easy calculations. A minus 50, no, 500 minus 500. So let me calculate. Summation is equal to. So after deduction of the current year depreciation, I got around 36,500 as a business income. Then I have to deduct the last year, like there is a loss from the business around 6,000, and there is an unabsorbed depreciation around 5,000. I have to deduct both things. So let's last year loss brought on business loss minus I was minus 6,000. So it's equal to summation. So after deducting the last year business loss, we got 30,500 as a profit. Then there is a something unabsorbed depreciation 500 means 5,000 rupees. So we need to deduct that also. Less unabsorbed depreciation. Unabsorbed depreciation, it's around 5,000 rupees. We need to deduct both things. So equal to. So we got a total income of around 25,500 for the income from the business. So let me cross check one more things. We have income from salary. There is no amount. Then income from the house property. We got around 6,000. That's income from house property. We got 6,000. The next thing, the next idea is the business income from business. There is a three kinds of business there itself. Income from speculation business. There we got 10,000 as a profit, and we have a losses of 7,000. So we deducted 3,000. We got then income from specified business. It's around 20,000. From there we deduct the loss amount of the 22,000. So we got a negative amount. That's negative. It's about loss. We have to write like this: loss carry forward. Loss carry forward. It should be carry forward to next years. Then income from business we go to 60,000 rupees. Then there is share of profit which is exempted. The salary of received from the firm it's around 50,000. Interest received 30,000. So by adding the income from speculation business and the income from business and the salary received and interest received, we got 37,000 rupees. From there we deducted the current year depreciation around minus, that's current year depreciation around 500 rupees. Then after we got 36,500 rupees. From there we go to we have to deduct the last year business loss. It's around 6,000. Then after we got the amount of 30,500 rupees. From there we need to deduct the unabsorbed depreciation 5,000 rupees. After all we got the business income as it does for 25,500 rupees. So business income from business 25,500. Next it is capital gain. So there are two kinds of capital gain, the long term and the short term. Let me put the long term first. Long term capital gain. In the last year, the long term capital gain, which is stated at 32,000 rupees. So 32,000 rupees. Then 32,000 rupees. Then let me check is there any losses. There is a losses around 3,000 rupees in the year 2015 and 16. So that must be deducted in this year. So loss brought down forward, that's 3 minus I put minus for losses always. So let me check it how much I got it. So, so we got 29,000 rupees from the long-term capital gain. So then we have the short-term capital gain. It's around 6,000. There is a loss from the capital, long-term capital, short-term capital. That's around 80 in 8,000 rupees. So we can deduct that one. So income from short-term capital gain 6,000 rupees less loss brought forward short-term 8,000 rupees. Then so I need to deduct first thing I need to do, let me add first the capital gain and loss, because the short-term capital losses can be set off against long-term capital gain. So we can put like that only, like so we got it 35,000 as the incomes. Then we can deduct less loss of short-term capital gain, I mean capital loss. It's around minus 88,000 rupees. So let me check the summation is equal to. So we got 27 rupees, 77 rupees as a total total income of capital gains. So here the long-term capital gain is 32,000. The loss from the long-term capital it's around 3,000 rupees. So we did deducted, we got 29,000. From that we add the short-term capital gain. It's around 6,000. So we got 35,000 rupees. From that we deduct the short-term capital losses. The short-term capital loss can be set off against long-term capital gain. So that why we did it. Then we go to 27 rupees, 27,000. So after all the calculation, we need to calculate the total income of the assessee. Why we got to 27, 25,500, then 600. So we got the total income of 50,000, sorry, 58,500 as the total income.